After the age of 60, vision can decline rapidly. But with just 4 familiar vegetables, you can completely protect and even restore your eyesight every day. I have met many patients who confide that they just want to read the morning newspaper clearly or see their grandchild's face fully, yet their eyes gradually become dim, no longer bright as before. The question they often ask is, "Doctor, can I preserve or even improve my eyesight?" My answer is always, yes. And the interesting part is, the key is not in distant or expensive methods, but often hidden right in your own kitchen. These seemingly simple vegetables, ones we have eaten for generations, contain nutrients that can nourish the eyes, slow down the aging process, and even partially restore clarity. In today's video, Dr. William, will explore these 4 familiar vegetables with you. It's not just about nutrition, but a way to turn every meal into an opportunity to care for your eyes, preserve your vision, and navigate life after 60 in a healthy, proactive, and meaningful way. If you're interested in simple yet practical health knowledge like this, please hit like to spread the message and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future insights. Every video here is dedicated to the community entering the second stage of adulthood, a stage worthy of living clearly, healthily, and meaningfully. Pumpkin, vitamin A, for seeing clearly at night. Did you know? There's a vegetable that I'm sure most of us have eaten since childhood, yet few realize it is the golden key to keeping the eyes bright, even as age begins to dim vision. I am talking about pumpkin. For me, pumpkin is not just an ordinary vegetable on the table, but also a loyal friend to the eyes. Pumpkin is rich in beta-carotene, a compound that once in the body is converted into vitamin A. And vitamin A is the nutrient that keeps our retina functioning smoothly, helping the eyes see clearly, even in the dark. Do you remember the feeling as a child when your grandmother or mother cooked a bowl of sweet pumpkin soup? At the time, we only tasted its sweetness, but in reality, each spoonful was quietly nourishing our vision. Many of my patients often share, "Doctor, lately I find it hard to see at night. Everything seems blurry." And the first advice I give them is not expensive supplements, but to return to the most familiar ingredients, like a ripe golden pumpkin. Because sometimes the healing power does not lie in complexity, but in the simple things we often overlook. Of course, the way you cook also makes a big difference. If fried in too much oil or overcooked, pumpkin will lose most of its nutrients. The best methods are steaming, making soup, or lightly roasting. A bowl of pumpkin soup with shrimp, or pumpkin stewed with a little bone broth, both sweet and retaining its full vitamin content. And each time you eat it, you are giving your eyes a gift. I often tell my patients, every piece of golden orange pumpkin not only fills the stomach, but also lights up the eyes in the dark. Perhaps sometimes the most valuable thing for health lies in what we are so familiar with that we forget it. 2. Red bell pepper. Vitamin C protects eye blood vessels. If pumpkin provides vitamin A to help eyes see clearly at night, then there is another vegetable that acts like a sturdy shield, protecting the eyes from vascular weakening over time. That is red bell pepper. You might be surprised. Red bell pepper, a bright red, crisp, sweet fruit, often seen in stir-fries or salads, is actually one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C. And vitamin C, as you know, not only boosts immunity, but also keeps the tiny blood vessels that nourish our retina strong and healthy. Many people over 60 often complain, "Doctor, why do my eyes get tired easily, tear up, and sometimes have little black spots in front of them?" These are usually signs that the small blood vessels in the eyes are weakening. To counter this, vitamin C acts like a skilled craftsman, repairing and reinforcing the tiny threads that support the light entering our eyes. I really like the European way of using bell peppers, sliced thin, eaten raw in salads, or lightly roasted to preserve the sweet flavor. For us, a plate of stir-fried red bell pepper with chicken, or simply a few raw slices dipped in yogurt sauce, is enough to give the eyes a strong source of energy. Every time I look at the bright red color of a bell pepper, I think, that red is like the blood flowing in our eyes. Eating a bell pepper is like giving the eyes protection from within. Stronger, clearer, and more resilient against damage from the effects of aging. 3. Peas, lutein, and zeaxanthin nourish the macula. After pumpkin and red bell pepper, I want to introduce you to a very familiar vegetable that plays an extremely important role in protecting the central retina, the macula of the eye. That is, peas. You see, the macula keeps our vision sharp, helping us read, recognize faces, and see fine details in everyday life. When the macula weakens, everything becomes blurry, and the precious details of life gradually fade before our eyes. Peas with lutein and zeaxanthin are the natural light duo that the body cannot produce on its own. These nutrients act like a delicate filter, blocking blue light and free radicals from damaging macular cells. Many of my patients over 60 often worry when the print on newspapers or menus becomes hard to read. That is when the macula needs to be nurtured and protected. The great thing is, peas are very easy to use. You can cook them soft in soups or lightly sauté them to preserve their fresh green color and natural sweetness. A warm bowl of pea soup at dinner is not just a tasty meal, but also a way to quietly care for the macula every day. I often tell my patients, every pea you eat is a seed nourishing the center of light for your eyes. And it is this small, repeated care that helps your eyes maintain sharpness, clarity, and long-term health. 4. Collard greens. Green leaves protect central vision. And finally, but no less important, is a familiar leafy green, collard greens. If pumpkin helps you see clearly in the dark, red bell pepper protects the eye blood vessels, and peas nourish the macula, then collard greens are the shield that protects central vision, keeping all the precious details of life sharp. Collard greens contain a high amount of lutein and zeaxanthin, nutrients our eyes cannot produce on their own. They act like a refined filter, helping block harmful blue light and free radicals from the retina. This way, central vision, the part that helps you read, recognize faces, and see colors clearly, is naturally strengthened and protected. Many of my older patients have shared, "Doctor, my eyes are blurry and I have to strain to read small print." I always remind them, eye health is not just about medicine or technology, but can also be nurtured through meals. Collard greens, with their dark, tender, and nutrient-rich leaves, are nature's gift for your eyes. The preparation is very simple. Lightly steam, sauté with a little olive oil, or cook gently in soup. The key is to keep the leaves green, tender, and full of nutrients. A hot plate of collard greens at dinner not only provides delicious flavor, but also quietly protects central vision. every day. I often tell my patients, every green leaf you place on your plate is a shield for your central vision. And it is through these small, repeated actions that your eyes are nurtured, protected, and able to maintain clear sight for the long term, so you can continue to see every precious detail in life, from the smiles of loved ones to the lines of text you cherish. Suggested evening meal. Now, after knowing the benefits each vegetable brings to the eyes, you might wonder, is there a way to combine them all into a simple, easy-to-make dinner that is still full of nutrients for vision? The answer is yes, and it's truly very easy to prepare. Imagine a warm dinner starting with soft, sweet pumpkin, gently steamed to preserve the precious vitamin A for clear night vision. Next, add crisp, sweet red bell pepper strips, bringing vitamin C to protect the eye blood vessels, keeping your eyes strong and healthy. Then, small, vibrant green peas gently supplement lutein and zeaxanthin, nourishing the macula, the subtle center of your vision. And finally, dark green collard leaves, lightly steamed or sautéed with a touch of olive oil, protect the retina and keep central vision sharp. You can cook everything in a small pot. Add a bit of olive oil, lightly sauté the pumpkin and bell pepper, then add the peas and collard greens, a little water or broth, and steam until the vegetables are tender but still vibrant. A pinch of sea salt, a dash of pepper, or a few drops of lemon juice is enough to enhance the flavor. Gentle yet nutritious. This meal not only nourishes the eyes from within, but also offers a subtle, mindful way to care for yourself, a nightly ritual of self-love. While eating, close your eyes for a moment, savor the flavors, and think of your eyes being gently nurtured day by day. With just a few repetitions each week, you will notice your vision supported, less eye strain, and a more vivid sense of seeing every detail around you. That is the power of food. Quiet, gentle, yet truly transforming your daily experience. You see, the strength of your eyes does not lie in expensive pills, but in the ordinary vegetables on your everyday dining table. If you found this video helpful, please hit like to let me know you're joining me on this journey. Subscribe so you won't miss more gentle, science-backed tips to strengthen your health after 60. I am Dr. William Grant. Thank you for watching, and remember, your eyes can remain bright and clear for many more years, as long as you nourish them the right way.